Hello and welcome to episode 2 of SimCity 4 in 2022. Well, I guess actually this will be more like episode 1 because if you watched the previous one, the game crashed, and as you can see we have nothing here again, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and get started. And I will try to recreate what I did last time as best I can. So we'll just make the split river. Let's soften that up a bit. So yeah, I'll definitely remember to save this time after last time. Get my hills here, and we'll too high there. There we go. And let's actually put a couple of hills over here this time. Soften it up. And that's what we'll go with. And of course our trees. So I might just pause the recording and skip over a lot from what I did last time, just so you're not watching me do the same thing over again. But let's see, what should I do? I should what do we name this? Let's just go with Split River again. And first things first, save. Let's save this so that doesn't happen again. Alright. So I'll just go ahead and pause it and just kind of rebuild what I did last time, so I will be back. Alright, and we're back. So I went ahead and... oh look, I made the same mistake again. I forgot my power lines. Yes. We need power. Alright, now let's speed it up. Oh, and save, of course. Now that we have all that back. So I got my zones, got my roads, got my railways. And let's make sure the budget is balanced. And it is not, so only 5% capacity used. So we'll go ahead and just probably do about that much. So there we go, we have 1,000 left over, and we got our budget balanced, and we unlocked the mayor's house again. So this time I think, where do I want to put it? So you can see it's a little different here. I didn't get the rivers exactly as last time, but it doesn't hurt to do something a little different. So as I was saying before, I do kind of want this to be a recreational area. So before we place the mayor's house, let's go ahead and speed this back up, and let's put the parks back. see, we'll do the small part green, and actually let's put a playground here this time. Nice little playground. And these center ones. And then we'll put the small part greens in these. And let's get the beaches going. So, and would you look at that? I got it. Oh, and we unlocked the House of Worship. Got it right up against the road this time. Can place another one. No. I really want to place another one though. So let's try bringing out the coast here a little bit. Looks like a little too much, so we will bring it back in this way. There we go. Well, one more there. So let's get this out again and just level that. Not quite high enough, looks like. Oh no. Well, so what just happened there is that there was a fire, and there's one thing with the fire pop-up is that it brings you straight to the disaster even if you're in the middle of something. So, and it, as you saw, it made me level that out, which does remind me we do need to get a fire station up and running here again. So, I don't remember if I got this exactly the same as last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we'll continue the road over here. Bring this down and place our station where we can get the best coverage. Which will probably be right here. We'll place it there. That should keep us covered. Alright, so back to what we're doing over here. Let's get another beach here. There we go. As you can see, it's not... parking lot isn't quite level. I don't know what we can do about that. Let's see. There we go. But as you can see, it does, leveling can be kind of destructive, so do gotta be a bit careful with that. Let's go ahead and put our bus stops back. Nope, I don't want you to face that way. Our playground. Alright, so go ahead and save, because I'm afraid it's going to crash again. So, now we got our beaches, the edge of our neighborhood, which is really nice. And let's go ahead and put our House of Worship on the corner here. And you can see our people cheering for us. Cheering for the new House of Worship. Now as for the mayor's house, let's put it, it's kind of centrally located here. I think I got that right. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this time I did space them out 10 spaces. So it's 10 spaces in between And funny thing is, I didn't actually expect this road to line up perfectly and have the 10 spaces here, but it did, so it's nice when things work out like that. So we do have this extra space down here now, so we'll go ahead and extend this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sure how far out I want this to go, so let's see. We have a road here. Let's count how many spaces we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I make it? Yes, I can. So we'll just stick with this. There we go. So, now this time we'll go with our schools and our clinic, like we tried last time, and pray that the game doesn't crash. So I'll go ahead and put school here. Looks like that gives us best coverage, and you can instantly see that people are starting to upgrade their house. I think this is now medium wealth. It's low wealth, but that's okay. We'll continue to provide services, so we'll put our clinic next to the school, and no crash. And I'm just gonna save. So let's see. Check on our school. Oh, not at capacity yet. And okay, so she's saying that this hospital needs more funding. So let's see. So we have 188 patients and capacity is 125. So we definitely need to increase that capacity to about 260. I think that'll be a good number. Yep, there we go. School's good. Alright. So now, let's get some fire coverage. Put it across the street. Actually, I should probably put it here, because this, you want to cover everything. Because when it comes to schools and hospitals, you just want them to cover your residential zones, but fire, you want to cover everywhere. He's saying fire protection spread thin, so I'm not sure what he's talking about, because it looks like everywhere is covered now. But now, they want more jobs, and our budget. We're a little over budget, but that's okay, because we're about to expand our industries, which will bring us more income. So, I'll actually extend the railway this way. So, looks like our Sims are happy. They're very happy with what we're doing. Let's go ahead and just make this fancy little railway intersection here. You know, honestly, I could not have planned this out more perfectly, because this is 3 this way, this is 3 this way. Everything's going nicely, so let's save. There's probably going to be a lot of saving in this video, so we don't have a repeat of last. So I'm going ahead and put a train station right here. And of course, bus stops. So people will ride the bus. Why can I not put a bus stop there? It's being glitchy. But I also put the bus stops on the wrong side. I've been putting them on this side. I don't know what the deal is. Now it's being glitchy. Alright, well let's just try putting our industrial zones down. And then we'll come back to bus stops. There we go. Just didn't like that for some reason. So what we'll do in this square here is we'll put a plaza. Nice plaza in the middle of the railway. And zone all this up and get us more bus stops. And let's grow the city. And this should balance the budget again. And we've unlocked the cemetery. That's another land value increasing reward. So now we've got our budget in the green. Alright, so it looks like funding might... Alright, we're going to need to increase funding because our power consumption is rising. As we can see, we're nearing capacity here. But we just increased funding. The water. So let's get some water going this time. Let's see, we'll just put a pump right here. Run it along the roads here. This time I'll go ahead and make this other block 2, 3, 4, 5 and have a road to run a pipe under. Let's connect that to the neighbor. Neighbor connections are definitely essential for functioning cities as they really help each other out. Now we're getting a more residential demand. So I'm going to go ahead and save. So I'm just going to pause during these. Okay. Here we go. So we got jobs aplenty for everybody. I wonder, is anybody using my railway this time? 2 people, just like last time. More people are using the bus, that's always good. So let's see, what would I like to do now? Well, I did have a railroad running this way last time, so we'll go ahead and connect that. 1, 2, 3, 4 over. Get our intersection. Misclicks everywhere. There we go. And we'll get this bridge taken care of. We'll extend it here. And forget what I went with last time. I think this one. I think it was this one. Yeah, I like this one next to the arch. Now, what do I want to do now? So I've got... Actually, I should probably get some police stations going here. So crime occurs everywhere, so you do want to centralize your stations. Let's go ahead and put one next to this bus stop here. And I guess we'll put one... put one right here. Probably increase. No, I can't really increase the circle with that one. But so now that we've provided all the essential services, you can see we're definitely getting higher wealth residents to move in. Like in this mansion here, got high wealth. So now we have more residential demand. More people want to move in. So the question is, where would I like to extend my neighborhood? That is a very good question. I wonder if I should go over here. I want this to be the dense area. So I'll probably let's go ahead and make a bridge here. Okay, I need to scoot this back some. It's not. There we go. We'll just match the suspension bridges, and looks like low as we can go will work here. And go ahead and connect these up. Now this road might get congested if we have a neighborhood here, but it looks like since we've built bus stops right off the bat, more people are using them, so maybe it wasn't overkill after all. Now, how do I want to do this? Just extend these. And I think we'll stick with medium density here. Commercial along this avenue, since this will be the main thoroughfare. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How can I divide this up nicely? Can I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Oh, yep, this will work. That way we're still 3 off the train track, just like the other side. And we still have our 4 wide blocks. And I'm going to go ahead and save. There we go. And let's get our bus stops going. Alrighty, so go ahead and zone this. Now this is going to demolish the power lines, but as mentioned before, you don't have to worry about zoning or bringing power lines to zones because it will flow through the zones. Just make sure when you do destroy power lines that it doesn't get too far. It's about you need at least 4 blocks away from a power line to properly power your buildings. So over here I think I'll do flower gardens for these extra spaces. And I think I'll stick with the small heart green. Actually, you know what? I think for over here, since there's 2 spaces, we'll do some place for sports. I like tennis, so let's just put some tennis courts. No, you fooled me. Do not face that way, and I went to click. There we go. Oh, this glitch again. That usually doesn't happen. I don't know what's going on there. Alright. Nope, I did not want to put that there. There we go. Nice new neighborhood. Alright, so they're suggesting bigger schools, but we really don't need that because low density doesn't really fill up schools. So we can check the land value, so as you can see, all these services and parks have really increased the land value. Oh, and water. I forgot to also provide water to these areas. You don't have to follow roads, but and sometimes I usually don't, but in this case I kind of want to just make a nice realistic city where pipes usually do follow roads. There we go. So let's check traffic. So we have a bit of congestion at these intersections. Let's see. That's not too bad though. Now you can upgrade these streets, but I don't really want to do that. I do want to be able to have streets in these neighborhoods. Let's see, can I put some more beaches over here? I can, but I can't quite reach the road. So I won't worry about that for now. Is anybody using my train? Ah, there we go. Yes, people are starting to use the train. So I guess the second station really helps too. So, but yeah, putting a bus stop next to a train station helps because they'll get off the train, as you can see, and they walk to the bus stop, and they'll take the bus to the rest of the way they need to go. Like, so you can see one person will come here, walk to the stop, take the bus over here, and then finish walking to where they need to go. Yes, we have. I usually don't see that much higher of a number. 200 more people take the bus than use car. And that number just increased. So, wow, barely any car riders. That's really good. So I'm really doing good keeping traffic down. It's just in these particular areas, they're a bit high. Now let's see. How close to the diagonal can I get this? There we go. So I have a nice edge for the water here. Come on, connect. There we go. we'll go ahead and straighten it out here. Alright, so I want skyscrapers over here. We'll get started on that in a moment. Let's check the budget. Doing good. Let's see, what is he complaining about? Dispatch finger fails. Well, I didn't fail to do anything. Well, actually, I kind of did do something while it burned. I accidentally flattened it and got rid of the fire. So I didn't really fail. I mean, yes, I didn't call any fire trucks, but I flattened the fire, because I guess that's just as effective. Just flatten the building while it's on fire. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and place that cemetery. Let's find a nice spot for this. Where do I want to put it? Right here might be good. Now let's have a central road through here. Not quite sure what I want to have in there yet, but we'll figure it out soon. Go ahead and connect it to the neighbor. I like to have the main roads connect to the neighbor. I will say I do want some medium density commercial alongside here. But we don't have a demand for that right now. So we got our suburb back up and running, and let's go ahead and save. And I think I will call the recording here. It's been about half an hour. I'm not really sure how long to make these, but it feels like I've gotten a good start. So go ahead and end it there. No crashes this time, thankfully. So I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.